Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back from the deck profile here. Now, with like the DPE engine and stuff, I found like a very niche, just very cool interaction with this deck. I haven't done Fluffal Frightfurs in a while. My girlfriend used to play it, but you know, with Calamities getting banned, obviously the deck doesn't see as much play. But this deck's actually very good. There's some stuff I want to show you with it. I really hope Verte doesn't get banned, but it probably will. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, without further ado, fucking Fluffal Frightfur Heroes, dude. I actually play a lot more hero cards in here than just the fucking random, you know, DPE engine and shit, so. Alright, let's get right on into it. So, a lot of these cards are Italian, so. So 3 Pinguino Fluffle, Fluffle Penguin. So this card, during the main phase, it's just a soft once per turn. You can special summon a Fluffle from your hand. Also, if it's used for fusion material, you can draw 2, discard 1. This card's very good. Also note that it's a level 4 water. Just want to keep that in mind. 3 Kano Fluffle, Fluffle Dog. This searches for a Fluffle or an Edge Imp card. This card's very good. So, we really wish it was water, but it's not, so it's fine. Fluffle Bear. I really wish this card would get a foil reprint. Like the star foils of this card still just are expensive, which I understand, but this card just fucking you can discard a set of Toy Vendor from your deck. It's very good. So also it's a fairy. And then 3 Fluffle Dolphin. This card just sets a Toy Vendor to your board. Also note that it is a level 4 water. This is very important. I actually upped this. The last profile I had was the Eldritch Fluffle, and this card I was playing, you know, because like Eldritch Fluffle's nuts, but like this is a level 4. I upped it because the Bahamut Shark and the Dweller right now is just kind of good. So and then 2 Wings. I think 2 Wings is completely fine. If you want to cut one of the Dolphins for 3rd Wings, that's fine too. But I like 2 Wings. This card's just fucking. And then one of the Sheeps. This card, just if you control a Fluffle monster, you can special summon it, and then you can turn a Fluffle monster on your board to special summon an Edge Imp Edge Imp from your hand or graveyard. So, and then the Edge Imp package, the chain. This is probably the best card in the deck. Whenever it goes from hand or field to graveyard, you can add a Frightfur card from your deck to your hand. This is also Italian, which, you know, dude, fuck. And then this is your hand trap. The Scythe is just very good. So you can reveal it in hand, and it fuses with another Fluffle monster. Also, it's Balinks in graveyard if your Frightfur monster would be destroyed by a valid card effect, including like Whale, Cruel Whale, destroy itself sometimes. You can banish this to save it. So this is the only hand trap you play, just because it's just, you know, I don't want to clog this deck with hand traps. Plus, like the Toy Vendor and stuff, there's not really a whole lot to that. So Toy Vendor's just very fucking nuts. And then the One Sabers, you have to play this for the Frightfur Wolf in the extra deck, which is just nuts. The card's like Game Shot sometimes. And then for the Destiny Hero engine, like I said, there was a lot of hero cards in here. So the One Celestial, One Dasher, whichever one plays. In this deck too, you're playing two Malicious. The Malicious with Toy Vendor and the Decider is just very good. So sometimes, like if you open Toy Vendor, you can actually summon Decider. People forget that this card puts a D hero from your deck, graveyard, or banish, so you can place Malicious on top of your deck, and then use Toy Vendor, discard a card to reveal this. This will just get sent to graveyard immediately. So then you can climb into Verte, etc. So this card's very nuts. Also, you can just special summon itself back for free. So, you know, and then the last D hero is the Plasma, the old boy Plasma. This card's actually just really good in this deck too. A lot of the time too, you'll have, like, if you keep doing the Turbo Toy Vendor or whatever, you just keep Toy Vendoring because it's soft once per turn. Sometimes you'll hit the D hero engine pieces and you'll be like, oh, dude, look, I'm out of Fusion Destiny, but I play so many that it's very hard to do it that way. So, but the Plasma was just very good too. So. And then the last monster is obviously the Scythe. I mean, this I just really hope this card doesn't get banned, but it probably will. Fuck. Then for the spells, I'm just playing One Foolish. This card, you know, obviously this card just does super amounts of stuff. Like, you know, you can send the Malicious, the fucking Edge Imp Sabers, blah, blah, blah. So, and 1 Frightfur Fusion. You can send this off Verte Anaconda, and it makes the Wolf in your extra deck. This card's just nuts. It's like Miracle Fusion, so. And then the reason I want to do this deck, too, was for the new penguin card, the Royal Penguin Garden. This is just 10 key for Pinguino Fluffle, which just makes the deck a lot more consistent. I might do a updated Eldritch Fluffle deck in a while, just because this card makes the deck a lot more consistent from the last time that I uploaded it. So, and then 3 Toy Vendor. This card's fucking dude. This card's just nuts, dude. And to go, I'm just gonna skip ahead and put these out there just because. 3 Foolish Burial Goods. Obviously, this sends this, banish this to add a Fluffle monster from deck, so it's just very good. Obviously, Bear sets this, so it's just always somewhere around. And then, like I mentioned too, with the Toy Vendor, if you have the Decider, you can put the Malicious on top, discard a card. So reveal the top card. If it's a Fluffle, you can special summon any monster from your hand. If it's not, it just gets sent to graveyard. So just basically dumps Malicious if you open Decider. So, and then 3 Fusion Destiny. Obviously, I mean, it's 3 of the Frightfur Patchwork. This card's just nuts. Adds an Edge card and a Polymerization. It has to add both, though, by the way, just to keep in mind. And the last card is Polymerization. So I want to talk about Polymerization for a split second. So the cool thing about this deck, too, I actually almost played 2 DPEs, but you don't need it, obviously. Because with as many D heroes that I play, you can actually hard fusion make the DPE with just Polymerization because of how many, like I said, D heroes you play, which is nice because then you don't have to burn the Verte. So that's the last thing you did. And then with the extra deck, so obviously we're just playing the 1 Verte. The one thing with this that's cool, like I said, like if you hard make the DPE with the Poly, you can save this to make the Frightfur Wolf. And then this card attacks for as many banished cards that you banish for it, so it's just fucking, it's usually game shot. So, so 1 Verte, 1 Cross Sheep. This card helps you borrow sword. Access code, the 1 Dagda, the 1 IP, and the 1 Phoenix. Just a bunch of Link 2s. This deck's kind of like it's like very Link, like Link oriented. Like you don't do a whole lot of the Fluffle stuff because you know Calamities is still banned, so you can't make like 2 Cruel Whales and do Calamities anymore. Sad face, but you know, it just happens. So, and then for the Link 3, just the 1 Collector Unicorn. Oh fuck, oh big fuck. And then for Link 4 is the Boral Sword and the Access code. It's just very standard. And then for Exceed Force, the 1 Bahamut Shark and then the 1 Abyss Dweller. Like I said earlier, with the Penguin and the Dolphin, those are waters, so that does play into this, and obviously this will give the waters a boost. Then to go with the Bahamut Shark is the Toad. I actually can't find my Toad, so just, this is just that. You're just gonna have to deal with it. It's fine. And then for the fusions, the 1 DPE, the Frightfur Wolf. This is the card that I mentioned that just attacks a million times when you use a Frightfur Fusion. And then 2 Cruel Whale. So this card, let me talk about this card for a second. So obviously it's level 9, so you can't make Calamities anymore, obviously. So that's why I only play 2. I don't play a bunch of Fluffle cards or Frightfur cards in the extra deck. Just because you don't really need them. The Fluffles are just very good at like link climbing and stuff. So, but this card on summon pops a card on each player's board. That's why I mentioned you can make it on your opponent's turn with the Scythe, and then the Scythe can banish and protect the whale from dying by its own effect. So it's just very good. And I did have one honorable mention that I wanted to mention to you, just for extra deck wise. I don't play Kraken or any stuff like that. I just think the Kraken and that kind of stuff is just too slow. The Tiger, etc. I did really want to play the BLS. You can obviously use this so many different ways, Cruel Whale, etc. But this card's just really good. For certain matchups, it's just sometimes it's really hard for Striker to out, etc. So like if you were playing this deck at like a locals or something with Striker, it would just totally be in the extra deck. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, guys, that's what I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you want to see for next week or whatever. I got some other stuff. I hope the ban list comes out this week. I know it probably won't. It'll probably be the week after next week. But sick. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.